President Sadat, the Arab leader who made his own peace with Israel, has become, as a result, a world statesman. Always welcome, as he was last month, in London or in Washington. But success abroad has brought him trouble at home. He is, after all, treated as a traitor by the other countries of the Muslim world for the deal he did with Israel. And that sort of reaction has begun to surface among some Egyptian Muslims, too. In recent months in Egypt, Mr. Sadat has seen the rise of a sort of Iranian-style fanatical form of Islam. And it's the leaders of those hardliners in Egypt whom President Sadat has now packed off to jail. More than 1,500 political opponents have been arrested in 5 days, in what the President says quite openly is a purge. It's not only Muslims who felt the crack of Sadat's whip. There were emotional outbursts in the Christian Coptic Cathedral in Cairo this weekend after President Sadat more or less fired the head of the Coptic Church, Pope Shenouda. He's now been exiled to a monastery in the Egyptian desert. So what's going on? President Sadat gave his explanation to Parliament in a speech that lasted 3 hours, saying that he intended to stamp out all forms of religious extremism. There was serious rioting between the Muslim fundamentalists and the Christian Copts last June, which is why the President has taken action against both the Coptic Church and the Muslims. What really haunts Sadat, though, is the memory of the late Shah of Iran, whose funeral was held in Cairo a little more than a year ago. The Egyptian president, on the right here with the Shah's son and Richard Nixon, saw in Iran what can happen when fundamental conservative Islam clashes with a pro-Western national leader. The situation is different in Egypt, but by silencing some of his opponents, President Sadat seems to be trying to make sure that what happened to the Shah doesn't happen to him.